All right, computer applications class. I'm going to teach you just a little bit about working with Google presentation, Google Slides, and how to do some things. You want to be able to create something like this, which is going to be the beginning of your choose your own adventure presentation that you're going to make this week. And so you can see here I have created these crabs. I grouped them together, so if I move them, they stay in one place. And then I just copied and pasted them and made different sizes. So I just right-clicked, I copied, I pasted, and then as they get, oh, here they are. As they get further away, they get smaller. And so because they're grouped, I can just easily make them a different size. And so then as they get further and further away, they get smaller and smaller because they are so far away. I'll make that one shorter. So then they get further and further away. It's all the same crab or the same size of crab, but because it's further away, it looks smaller. I'll make that one still a little shorter. It's too tall. There. All right, so that's how I did that. So I'm going to teach you how to do those things. So the way we're going to do that is we're going to go to this slide. I have some things here to save a little bit of time. First of all, I'm going to insert an image, which I'm going to search the web, and when you search this web, I want to find something underwater, ocean. You're just searching using Google search, and so I'm going to find something that looks good. This one looks good to me. Put this one in the background. So I just dragged it in there, and I'm going to make it bigger by dragging it. So now it fills that whole space. Oh, it didn't work. I'll try again. There we go. It fills that whole space. Now I don't want it in front of those shapes. I want it in the back. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to right click on it, and I'm going to change the order. I'm going to send to the back. So now I have my shapes, right? So that's part of what you want to be able to do is change the order of things. To do that, you just right click on them. Let's say I want this to be in the back. I'm going to right click again. Oops, thought I wanted to type. Again, I'm going to send it to the back. So I right click, I say order, send backward. Well, maybe I need to do it again. Order, send backward. There we go. So now you can see those lines are behind. Here's my eyeball. Move that. That's where it wants to be. This is my smile. Move that there. So now I have my lovely fish. To change background color or fill color, you do this. I'm going to make my fish yellow, right? Yellow, yellow. I'm going to make his eyeball black in a moment here. And there my fish is finished. But if I try to move it, it's going to move just the body, right? And I just did Control Z to undo. But I'm going to select all these things. I'm going to group them together. And I'm going to group them. And so now if I click on it, it just all moves, right? And again, I showed you before, I can copy and paste. Now I have that one, but I'm going to say this one's closer, so I'm going to make it larger. I'm going to make this one further away and smaller. It's just very easy to do because it's all grouped together. So you want to make sure that you group things. So that's how you're going to do. You're going to use those shapes, different kinds of shapes. To do shapes, you click Insert and you click Shape. And I just basically use some ovals. I used this arc for his smile, and I used these diagonal stripes, they call them, for the back there. And then I use those diagonal stripes here. I use diamonds here, and then there's actually a smiley face you can use if you want. So that's how you work with objects and photos and grouping and rotating. That's about it. To rotate, actually, like if I wanted to rotate this crab, you find that circle and then you can rotate them. So that's everything. So for your project, you want to make sure you are doing the grouping like I showed you. You're going to show a large, a small, and a medium. And you're going to have colors on your shapes, and you're going to have a background. And that's it.